Shri Siddhanta Saraswati Vijayate Gauriya Goshtipati. They are criticizing sannyas is not allowed. Why Gauriya not doing sannyas? So we should speak like lion in front of the Sahajiyā. Don't become cat and fly. Go, run inside your room. We'll have to become lion. We are the son of Kesava Goswami Maharaj and Prabhupada. Speak loudly. Come. Who speak you? There is no sannyas. Red clothes is not approved. Who told you? Everything approved. If sannyas is not allowed in Kalikāla, then why Caitanya Mahāprabhu, the topmost teacher, Krishnam Bande Jagad-guru, Krishna Chaitanyam Bande Jagad-guru, same thing. So whereas topmost teacher, Caitanya Mahāprabhu, he is taking sannyas. Actually, those who are Sahajiyās, those who are always against Gauriya Math, they are fighting all the time with this issue. Why you are taking red cloth? Why you are taking sannyas? Why you are taking a skirt that? Where it is there? They are criticizing all the time. They are sometime quoting one or two śloka. One is aśvamedhaṁ gavālambhaṁ sannyasam palapaitrikam devarena sutatpatim kalau pancho vivarjayat. This kind of 5 things is prohibited in Kalikāla. One is aśvamedhaṁ, yagya, gomed, sannyas, and to arrange shraddha of father by meat, and to get baby by the help of brother-in-law. You cannot do. In Kalikāla, those jivatma, they are very weak. They cannot get enough power because they are devoid of Sarup Shakti power. Because power can come only from Sarup Shakti. That's why it is prohibited. Guruvarga speaking, Prabhupada speaking, we think they are never situated in Sauta Pantha. That's why they are making some ugly meaning of those śloka. And they are taking this sloka as missile. They are attacking. Using this sloka. As written in Brahma-vaivarta, there is no sannyas in Kalikāla. They are so ignorant. They are fighting. What kind of sannyas is prohibited in Kalikāla? Karma sannyas. Karma sannyas is prohibited. Māyāvādīs, they are taking karma sannyas. That kind of sannyas is not approved, but bhakti sannyas is allowed. Bhakti sannyas is allowed all the time. Automatically you can grow bhakti sannyas inside. Maybe you are in brahmacharya. Pure devotees, they can detect that you are in sannyas. Those who are Māyāvādīs, they say we have no duty. We can sit and think about impersonal Brahma. No duty. Other Vaiṣṇava says we are not doing any material seva. We are cooking, we are serving Krishna. It is not material working. It is all bhakti. Through all your sense organ, when you like to do seva in applied form, in that case it's called bhakti. Actually, bhakti is not possible to show through sense organ. But there is so much judgment. I can discuss someday. When you are practicing and under the guidance of pure Guru Vaiṣṇava, 100%, in that case, when you are trying all your sense organ, your eyes, your ear, your tongue, your hands, like all as if some sort of magic spell working. All your sense organ, they are speaking Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. When all your sense organ are totally absorbed, in that case, through material sense organ, it is not possible to show bhakti, I know. But how we can say, those who are pure Vaishnava, their sense organ not material? Material sense organ? So actually, sannyas is not there. Who told you? What is another sloka? This quote from Caitanya Charitamrita. When Sanātana Gosvāmī is speaking, rakta-vastra vaiṣṇavera parite na jivāya. One Vaishnava should not wear red clothes. Now usually they are quoting 1 or 2 sloka like this, nothing else. After that they start criticizing about Tidandi sannyas, this, that. They are so ignorant, they have no idea about scriptural analysis. Sometimes they can memorize something, but I think they should be thrown out of Vaishnava society. They are making some garbage. In Radha Kunda here, they are making some garbage. So foolish. What is the meaning? What you are speaking, you know? What you mean to say? Rakta-vastra Vaisṇavera parite na jivāya. Can you analytically try to understand this situation? What was the situation in which Sanātana Gosvāmī was bound to speak that way? Foolish number 1. Jagadānanda Paṇḍita already gone to Vrindavan. One day when Sanātana Gosvāmī make one turban of one red cloth of Mukunda Saraswati, one Māyāvādī, and coming in front of Jagadānanda to see the kind of love he is having inside her, to taste. Jagadānanda meantime cooking rice on a pot. Jagadānanda, whenever look at that red cloth, he become full of ecstasy, love. Oof. He can remember instantly Mahāprabhu. Because he is habituated to see the red clothes of Mahāprabhu all the time. He is staying there to serve Mahāprabhu all the time, at the time of sannyas in Gambhira. So habituated, whenever see red clothes, he is very full of prema. Hey, whose cloth is this? Actually, this is a cloth of Mukunda Saraswati. Mukunda Saraswati! He becomes so angry. He take the pot of rice and wanted to throw on Sanātana. Sanātana running away. You are number one, topmost Pārṣadas of Mahāprabhu. I thought you are using red cloth of Mahāprabhu. You are using the red cloth of one Māyāvādī sannyasi, Mukunda Saraswati. I cannot tolerate it. Sanātana going away long and laughing. The reason for why I was acting that way, now I am sure about that, what kind of pure love you have inside your heart for Mahāprabhu. Now I know. Oh, as soon as you see red cloth on my head, you become full of prema. So our Guruvarga giving explanation, Sanātana Gosvāmī is speaking, actually you are right. Rakta-vastra vaiṣṇavera parite na juyāya. Now those Sahajiyās, I have an application to them. But now you point out where you find that Jagadānanda Paṇḍita having strong detachment, or Sanātana Gosvāmī having strong detachment, or hatred for red cloth. Where you find? With what mood Jagadānanda Paṇḍita speaking? Jagadānanda speaking that you are number one Pārṣad, the topmost Pārṣad of Mahāprabhu. I cannot tolerate if you use a red cloth of some other sannyasis, Māyāvādīs. That was the only reason. It is also the expression of deep love. Rupa Gosvāmī Pad right, Mukunda Stotram, they are also speaking. Nice śloka. In sannyas, this grantha books I write already 10 years almost back. That was the sequence. And why Sanātana Gosvāmī speaking that way? That rakta-vastra, red clothes, sannyasi should not wear red clothes. What was the sequence? Sanātana Gosvāmī writing so many books, he is the topmost tattva-jñāna-ācārya. How we can expect the Sanātana Gosvāmī having some hatred for red cloth? Whereas Mahāprabhu taking sannyas. Our Guruvarga speaking, all the Pārṣadas of Mahāprabhu, they are most of them the sannyas. They are having tremendous love for Supreme Lord. Madhavendra Puripad, Ishwar Puripad, Paramananda Puri, Keshav Bharati, Brahmananda Puri, Brahmananda Bharati, Vishnu Puri, Keshav Puri, Krishnananda Puri, Sri Nishinga Tirtho, Sri Sukhananda, they are full of love, Krishna Prema. At the same time they are having red cloth, sannyas brata. Externally they are sannyas, internally they are having Paramahansa brata. Most of our Guruvarga, those eternal Pārṣadas of Caitanya Mahāprabhu, they are taking sannyas for preaching. So they are all Paramahansa, but still they are taking sannyas for preaching purpose. Because Tridandi Sannyas means Parivrajaka-acārya. You have to travel and show your principle, idea, everything, to inculcate bhakti in others. They have their right to sit in one place and do bhajan and leave their body. 100% they have right. But still, you can remember Caitanya Mahāprabhu speaking, Prithivite achi jato nagaradi gram, sarvatra prachar hoibe mor naam. Everywhere, all over the world, any city, any town, any village you can find, my name going on. Harinam, Sankirtan. Through this instruction, Caitanya Mahāprabhu forecasts that in future you can find all over the world, you can find Harinam everywhere. At the same time, it is also one kind of instruction for us. It is your responsibility to go and preach Harinam. You can remember Vasudev Vipro, Kushti Vipro, Kurma Vipro, Caitanya Mahāprabhu giving advice to them, Harinam. After that giving instruction, you go and speak this Harinam to everybody. you forget. You cannot remember. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu giving direct, no, you don't come with me. You will have to go. If you meet with anybody, you advise this Harinam, Mahamantra. So it is a standing instruction in Gauriya Vaishnava society, but you like to ignore it. You like to prove that you are big sadhu. You like to do bhajan in a solitary cell and want to prove that I am big sadhu. So it is a standing instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to preach Harinam, Sankirtan, Harikatha, only Gauriya Math, only Gauriya Math. Gauriya Math means Swami Maharaj is also from Gauriya Math. Those messengers from Gauriya Math, they are going outside to preach all the time. So Gauriya Math going to carry out the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, not you, Sahajiyās. Those who are Sahajiyās, they are not going to follow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jnananishta virakto va madbhakto va anapekshakaha salinganam asramam stakta charet abhidigocharaha. What Krishna mean to say? What is the commentary of Vishwanath Chakravarti about this sloka? What Krishna mean to say? Those who are Paramahansa, Vaishnava Paramahansa, even externally you can find their Pakka Gyani, Jnananishta, Viraktova. For them also, red cloth and sannyas is not 100% necessary. They can take, cannot take. Why can take? All the same for them. Why? Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, Charet Abhidi Gochara. They can throw everything. All linga, symptom, chinna, and ashram. They can throw everything, they can travel like Paramahansa. Is allowed for them. Now point is that those who are having tremendous love for Krishna, tremendous love from Mahaprabhu, still if they are maintaining sannyasi like Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, Gopal-bhatta Goswami, Madhavendu Puri Pad, Ishwar Puri Pad, who not? For them you should think that way. They never try to break the rules and regulations shown by Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is some Supreme Lord taken sannyas. So they thought it necessary. Mahaprabhu sannyas, Supreme Lord. So we should show ourselves that we are confined within this Chatur Varna and Ashram. Chatur Varna Maya system Gunakarma Vibhagasa. They wanted to exhibit themselves. Or still today, if there is such qualified sannyasi, they want to exhibit themselves that we are not qualified. We are actually sannyas. At the same time, inside their heart, Trinadapi and Paramahansa Bhava. Is it good or bad? It's more appreciable that you are developing total love and Paramahansa brother inside, externally, due to Daina, humbleness. See, I am not qualified. I am sannyas, you see, within this Chatur Varna ashram. Ashram means topmost is sannyas. Not only that, all four acharyas from four sampradayas, they are also exhibiting sannyas. Ramanujarya, Madhacharya, Vishnu Swami, Nimbarkacharya, they are all sannyas. Where from you get this kind of siddhanta, oh Sahajiyās? Where from you get this kind of siddhanta that sannyas is not allowed? Four authentic acharyas, those are compiling all different shastra, giving note, tattva siddhanta, vibriti, explanation. You are pointing out they are also Sahajiyās. Even in Mahabharata, even in Bhagavat, even in Gita also, you can get indication of sannyas. You can get. Bhagavatam also, Tirandi sannyas. Sometimes you can find Ekdandi sannyas, but our Guruvarga Prabhupada explaining Bhaktivinoda Thakur, though sometime before you can see some acharyas taking Ekdanda sannyas, but be sure they feel 100%. That Tridanda is present there in Ekdanda. They are not like Mayāvādīs. Follow this secret Siddhanta. Some of our Guruvarga you can find long ago. They are taking Ekdanda, yes. But in Ekdanda, they are feeling 100% that Tridanda is there. Be sure. In Upanishad also different place you can get indication of Tridandi sannyas. Sannyas is more popular. Even in Bhavartha Dipika, who has written Bhavartha Dipika? I don't know. Śrīdhara Svāmī. About Śrīdhara Svāmī, all our Guruvarga passing remark, Śrīdharam Vetti Nishinga Prasadat. Why Śrīdhara Gosvāmī knowing all Ved, Upanishad, Purāṇa, Bhāgavatam, all at a glance? He can say everything clearly. How is that possible? Śrīdhara Svāmī knowing everything? Yes. By the mercy of Nishingadev, directly Nishingadev blessing in Bhadrak, where for a long time Śrīdhara Svāmī doing bhajan. And Nishingadev appeared in room after that blessing. By the mercy of Nishingadev, Śrīdhara Svāmī knowing everything. Śrīdhara Svāmī writing, Sannyasam Pujyatamam. Topmost honor. Those actual sannyasis, they should get topmost honor. It is written by Śrīdhara Svāmī. Śrīdhara Svāmī also sannyas. Rupa Gosvāmī speaking, Upadeshamrita you can find. Bāca Begam, Manasaha Krodha Begam, Juha Begam, Udarupastha Begam, Etano Begano Juvishu Heta Dhiraha, Sarvama Pimam Prithivim Sasishat. In Upadeshamrita, first instruction, you can find Rupa Gosvāmī giving you advice to follow sannyas. Rupa Gosvāmī himself giving advice to you that Kaiman Bhakya, Kaiman mane? By body, speech and mind, you will have to follow sannyas, danda. Tidanda means punishment. You are giving punishment to your body, speech and mind. Punishment means totally you are going to engage your body, speech and mind for only Krishna seva. Paratma nishtha matra vesgohon mukunda sevaya hai sangsataran. Caitanya Mahāprabhu. Why I have taken this sannyas? Only to serve Krishna all the time, 24 hours. This kind of vow you have to take. In that case, the Tidanda is successful. So, Rupa Gosvāmī speaking in first sloka, this is also one kind of indication that you will have to first follow Tidanda, Kaiman Bhakya. So, Rupa Gosvāmī, Sanātana Gosvāmī, Jiva Gosvāmī, they are all actually giving punishment to their body, speech and mind, following actually. They are naturally Paramahansa. Jabal, Upanishad, you can find, there are so many instructions about sannyas in Padma Purāṇa, Skanda Purāṇa, in Bhāgavatam, everywhere you can find instruction about sannyas. That Mahāprabhu took sannyas, who already told before taking sannyas, I am going to show, exhibit, I am going to act accordingly, so that people can learn from me. That Mahāprabhu took sannyas, be careful, before passing any dirty remarks. That Mahāprabhu took sannyas, and you are passing that bad remark that sannyas is not allowed there. You are speaking that way. Whereas Mahāprabhu is speaking, I can act accordingly, so then all common people can see. Those who are important people in the society, they are following, common people can follow them. So, Sanātana Gosvāmī can never insult Mahāprabhu and all important Pārṣadas, all main Pārṣadas of Mahāprabhu, they are all sannyas. Whereas Sanātana Gosvāmī is topmost tattva-jñāna-ācārya. How it is possible for Sanātana Gosvāmī to criticize, to pass this kind of remark? Those who are Vaiṣṇava, they should not take sannyas. How it is possible? Whereas Prabodhananda Saraswati Bhād also didn't sannyas. Gopal-bhatta Gosvāmī also taking diksha and sannyas under his guidance. Out of 6 Gosvāmī, Jaya Rupa Sanātana Bhatta Raghunath, Srijiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath, Gopal-bhatta Gosvāmī also taking sannyas from whom? Prabodhananda Saraswati Bhād. Not only that, Gopal-bhatta Gosvāmī in his Sanskar Dipika you can find there is written all rules and regulations of sannyas. Even Dhyanchat Paddhati, those who are Sahajiyās, they are following. They think we are in the line of Dhyanchat, Gopal Guru Gosvāmī. They think, the Sahajiyās, they think. You can go through Dhyanchat Paddhati. There also you can find Dhyanchat Paddhati. There are so many instruction and illustration about sannyas. But still, they always like to criticize about our sannyas brata. This is their habit. Who told you sannyas is not approved? Full of ignorance, doing Harinam and try to get Gopi Bhav. Foolish number one.